Hello everyone, in this video I will show how you can create a similar type of pattern on your WordPress website. So we are using WordPress 2025 block theme where I will design this pattern, and I will show how you can make this pattern from scratch using 2025 WordPress theme. I already uploaded all the related media on the media library. Let's give a name of this page, which is team section. So we can see this pattern is full width, so we'll add a group first and let's make it full width. After that I will add a background color here. I already copied, and let's paste the color code here, and then I will add some padding and margin on this so we can easily see the design. So we will add some blocks here. As we can see, this is a text, so we will add a paragraph block here and just paste the text and make it center aligned. After that I will add color on it and make the font size to medium, and then I will copy this text and add a heading block after this paragraph block. So let's add a heading block and let's make it H3 and then make it center align, and then I will add the text, so we'll make it bold. After that we need to add a row block for adding this 4 row item on our pattern. So after adding the row block I will add a stack block, so we can add items one below another. I will add a group block. By selecting this group block, I will add cover block and add our first image on the cover block. I added the cover block so I can add content on top of it. On the cover block I will add our social media block as well, and then add our first social icon, which is Facebook. So I will select the social icon block again and click on this plus icon to add our next social media icon, which is Twitter, and then I will add more social media icons like LinkedIn. Let's add another social media block, which is Pinterest, so it looks more beautiful. Now I will select the cover block and select these dots and place the content on the bottom of the cover block, and now I will just remove the padding so it moves completely bottom of the cover block. We can add some padding on left and right as well, so icons stay in the center. After that we can remove the opacity of the cover image so it looks more clear, and on hover we will add the opacity later. Let's add a minimum height of 20 rem so we can see the image properly. Now I will add another group after the first group, so we can add the title and designation of the person. So I will just copy the name and add the title here. So I will make it center aligned and bold, though it will not move to center because the stack item is left aligned, but we can make it center aligned the text so it moves easily when we make it center aligned on stack as well. So after that I will add the designation. I just copied the text and make it small, or let's make it medium, and after that let's make it center aligned, and then I will select the group and just remove the block spacing because now the gap is too high. So I will just remove the block spacing, and by selecting the stack block I will just make it justify item centers, so items are center aligned now. After selecting the stack block I will add some padding on the bottom, so after the title and designation I get some space. So after that I will just select the stack block and duplicate it 4 times. Now we need to select the row block to make it wide width, so it gets enough space on between items. Next I will just change the images. So if you refresh the page, you will see all the images are changed. So we can see different item members images. Let's change the titles later, but now I will focus on the items design. By selecting the row which is the parent row of all the stacks, I will add a class name which is team members block and hit the save. And then I will select the first stack and give it a name. Let's give it name team member item. Inside the item I will select the first group which is image group, and the image is under this group, so I will give it the name of team member image. Next I will select the social icon block and give it another class, so we can style these icons easily. Let's give it the name of team member social icons. And next I can select the title or the group. Here we can add another class if you want. So we can select this group. And add class on this title, so we can later style this title as well. If you now reload the page, you will not see any visual difference, but using those classes we can easily style the pattern easily. And now I will add a background color on all the 4 items, so our title and designation become visible properly. Now I will select the social icon blocks and its class, and I will copy the class and I will make the opacity to 0, so it's not become visible for the first time, and when someone will hover on it, it will become visible. So let's make the opacity to 0, and if you now refresh the page, you will see the social icon block is invisible now, because we already decreased the opacity to 0. And now I will select the main row block and copy its class. Now I will select the row block and copy its class, and then I will copy the class of item which is stack, and then I will add a pseudo element of hover, and then I will copy the first selector which was I make the opacity 0. So I will select the first selector and make its opacity to 1, so when someone hover on it, it will become visible again. After that I will add some padding on bottom, so when someone hover on it, it will be visible with a padding bottom 20 pixel animation. So I will add a transition effect on it, padding bottom 0.05 second with ease. So if you now refresh the page again, and you will see the social icons are being visible with a nice transition effect. Let's now add this overlay effect. For adding the overlay effect, I will select the class of image block, and then I will make it to position relative, because on its before pseudo element I will add the overlay. So I just added position relative to this class, and after that I will select the pseudo element of this class which is before, and then I will add the content to none, position to absolute. From top it will be 0, and from left it will be 0 also, with 100%, and height 100%. Now I will add the background color of RGB 0, 0, 0 and then 0.5, so it gets a really light dark color. After that I will add the Z index of 1, so it gets visible over the image. So if we reload, we will see the overlay is added on the image. Now I will make it invisible with opacity 0. So when someone will hover on it, I will add the opacity to 1 to make it visible again. So let's add opacity to 0. And now it's totally invisible. And then I will select the same class again. And then when someone will hover on it and its pseudo element of before, I will just make the opacity to 1. So someone will hover on it and he will able to see the overlay as well, when and the social media icons will be visible. At the same time the overlay will be visible as well. So I will add the transition here as well, so it gets visible with some little animation. Opacity 0.3 second is. Let's save and check the improvement. So if I hover on it, it will get visible both the overlay and the social icons. After that I will remove all the items except this first one, and then I will duplicate this one to 4 times, because this one has all the animations as well. And then I will change all the images with original items, and then I will change the text of the team members. After adding all the content and images, you will see our pattern is looking exactly same what I shown at the starting of the video. So this way you can easily make a stunning pattern on your WordPress website using the block theme.